what has Elon Musk done to really ruin anybody's well-being or lives to warrant something like this?
Here it is, double standard.
And I'm going to make sure you guys are able to see those double standards. How are you guys all doing? Welcome to the channel. I'm Ty Smith. You're watching my channel, Modern Renaissance Man, in which I'm greatly appreciative of. Make sure you guys are following me on all the platforms you see above and the platforms below. Give the video a thumbs up. That way my content can stay consistently recommended to you. And if and when you do subscribe to the channel, click the bell notification that will bring up another tab that will allow you to select all notifications. Don't forget, check the link in the description for my other YouTube channel called Man, Husband, Father. Go subscribe to it. No content on there yet, but it is coming soon. I promise you that. Again, the link is down below in the description. It's called Man, Husband, Father. Thank you guys very much. All right, so let's get right on into this, folks. You guys all saw some videos that I did some days ago when I was showing you all the ridiculousness that's going on with Elon Musk and these crazy far left radical liberals who I don't know who, we know who told them to all of a sudden go out there and want to protest Tesla, burn Tesla cars, vandalize people's own personal property and all that, which makes absolutely no sense. It's the same party that encouraged Negroes to go out there and burn their own neighborhoods, burn their own churches, burn their own department stores, burn their own mom and pop shops, tear up their own gas stations and stuff in their neighborhoods. And then when these neighborhoods end up being desolate because these restaurants, these businesses, these gas stations, Walgreens, Aldi's, they moved outside of the area, all of a sudden, Walgreens racist, Aldi's racist, CVS is racist. Y'all tore them up. What's amazing is the people that got y'all to do it. Folks, I told you this system does not care about any of us. They don't care if you black or white. If they can form a psychological psyops on any of you to get you to go out and cause destruction, they don't care what color you are. Just like this group here. Look who it is. These people are being completely psychologically bamboozled to go out and destroy businesses that they so-called years ago were rooting for. Clean air, climate change. We need to have EV cars, guys. Get rid of all carbon emission vehicles, guys. Get rid of it. We need, and all of a sudden Elon was there. Elon was the savior of them. We need to get behind people like Elon Musk who wants to make everything electrical. Clean energy, guys. And all of a sudden, Elon Musk goes in and want to clean up the very people who have been pimping you and pimping me. Oh, let me just say this. They've been ripping you off and ripping me off with our taxes. All of a sudden, some psychological machine again told y'all to go out and protest Elon Musk Tesla dealerships and burn stuff down and blow up cars and things like that. And you idiots do it. So anyway, let me bring y'all attention to and I want y'all to watch this. Watch this, because there's going to be a lot of significant things in here. Watch this conversation with a very smart man who was down there on the grounds of these people protesting in front of a Tesla dealership. Check this out.
All he's been doing is he's been creating great companies that represent good values. He's trying to hopefully improve the environment with electric cars, although I mean, we can debate about whether or not the batteries are good for things like that. He just saved a bunch of astronauts from being stuck at the space station. Yes, that's him, his company that did that. What's he doing for the American government? He's cutting waste and fraud. He's auditing them. Is that why we're mad at him?
And you know what? That's interesting, because I had a conversation with some of these people earlier, asking them why do they hate Elon. First of all, they're going to throw that he did a Nazi salute. What do you think about that Nazi salute? Apparently,
I think that is clearly a person who is socially awkward, saying his heart goes out to you, and it looked like a Nazi salute. He didn't think that through. Why would he publicly do a Nazi salute even if he was a Nazi?
Doesn't make any sense. So, and they also told me, so I asked them, what has Elon done wrong? And the one answer they gave me is that Dodge. What do you think about Dodge?
No, I mean, so honestly, all Dodge has done is show waste and fraud. Like, a lot of it's ridiculous waste, and we don't even know how much of that is people recycling money back in to their own pockets and making it actual fraud and washing.
Well, that's it.
I just, no matter what, I don't understand how Democrats or liberals in general are still looking at and seeing all of this and still think that they're on the right side of history. The Department of Education, that is one of the things that maybe it would be a lot easier for people to argue, oh no, that's definitely very bad. We're taking money away from these schools. But when you really dig into it, what's that money ever done for the schools? The kids are coming out stupider and stupider and stupider every year.
So
I was hearing all about the fact that there are dozens of schools where these kids can barely read, and who knows, some of that might have to do with some of the year of no school because of COVID. It could have to do with a lot of things, but just overall, schools are bringing people, the education system is coming down a little bit, and to some extent it might be intentional, because how intelligent do they need us to be now when humans aren't even going to be doing most of the thinking going forward? The AI is going to be doing it, and that's the reality of it. Only our most brilliant are going to be needed. Anybody with an average brain isn't going to be needed to be doing any kind of thinking, and it's a lot better when you're not thinking, you're just following the message. To do more research than the surface level, because I really don't understand how people could be against Elon Musk without doing proper research. And if they're only taking all of their ideas from one source, one side of the aisle, like, I'm willing to absorb information from both sides. The other thing is, a lot of conservative figures nowadays, they're not even truly conservative. They're libertarians that flipped over. They're liberals that flipped over. Because the liberal side is nuts. It's insane. They're losing their mind, and that's why they're losing people.
Yeah, man, like Joe Rogan.
What's the last conservative
Elon
you heard of? What's the last conservative you heard of that flipped liberal?
Yeah,
it doesn't
rare.
happen.
It's rare. So are you here today to see this?
Yes.
All right,
I wanted
man.
to see, when I saw the poster...
The poster's ridiculous. The Tiananmen Square stuff, man.
Yeah,
that's insulting.
I don't know. I don't know that I saw anything crazy like that. I just saw that.
It's the poster that I saw.
City, and I said, hey, I want to see what these people look like. And luckily, they're all gray. So that's a good sign, because it means that the young people are smart enough to not be caught up in this garbage.
Notice what he said there. He said, yeah, it's a bunch of older people there. So good thing is that a lot of younger people are not looking into it, because if these young people who, by the way, could be so passionate about, having clean energy, electrical cars, lowering the carbon emissions coming from the vehicles that's burning gasoline, hopefully they look at this and say, that's not us down there. It's just these people that seem to not have any lives, no jobs, nothing to do, and they're out there just, Elon Musk needs to go because somebody told them to. They are absolutely loony. But the thing I want to draw y'all attention to is the whole hypocrisy behind all this. Look who, again, is doing the destruction. Look who's doing the burning. Look who's doing this stuff. And for some of y'all that want to try to say January 6th, where at in January 6th did anybody burn anything down? Huh? Now, I give you all this. The ones that were idiots that broke the windows, yeah, I told you, and I'll tell you all day long, they should be going to jail, due process, prosecuted, serve their jail time for breaking and destroying those windows and everything like that. But nobody went inside and burned anything down. And before you idiots try to say they killed a police officer, that's been proven wrong. Nobody's falling for that dumb stuff. The only person that was killed was Ashley Babbitt, who was shot by a Capitol Police officer. Okay? Get that on out the way. Right. Now, here's the deal. I want y'all to see the hypocrisy on what they were calling Republicans versus what they are doing. And this is post January 6th. So you can't use that no more. Check it out.
The most extreme political organization that's existed in American history.
They are threatening political violence, and they are attacking our democracy.
These Republicans and others are creating an environment of political violence. They are putting Americans at risk.
Democrats have never endorsed political violence, but he will go to a rally and he will endorse it. This is the equivalent of playing with a loaded gun and then it backfiring on you.
Your reaction, Caroline?
I heard the word extremism. What's extreme is the Democrat Party today, which is now applauding this political violence and domestic terrorism taking place across our country. What's extreme is the modern day Democrat Party, who wants President Trump to turn around planes full of gangsters, rapists, murderers, and foreign terrorists to bring them back to American soil. What's extreme is the Democrat Party that wants to keep men in women's sports and bathrooms and locker rooms. And what's extreme is a Democrat Democrat Party who wants to continue to spend hundreds of billions of dollars a year on useless government agencies that have done nothing to advance America's interests. Again, I will reiterate, President Trump is standing up for common sense and basic and fundamental American values, and all of this empty rhetoric from the left will not stop this president from doing what's right for the American people.
No Democrats again behind. No Democrats again out there calling this bull crap out, saying stop this destruction, stop the burning, stop the violence, just like they didn't do with the Summer of Love with George Floyd, just like they didn't do with CAUGHT Rittenhouse, who killed black people, who actually turned out to be nothing but white people. But he's a racist because he killed his own kind. Yeah, just like they did with Breonna Taylor. Remember that? And just like they did, y'all, oh my God, y'all remember Jacob Blake? Y'all remember that? Oh my God. Anyway, guys, you know you're going to have some people going to come in here and going to still say, yeah, but you guys are so easily defensive to the point to where you will not take accountability for what they are doing and calling the bull crap out wrong. But instead, what you're going to do, yeah, but Trump, yeah, but January 6th, yeah, but we're talking about what is going on right now. What about what they're doing right now? Can you call out the bull crap that they're doing right now? We're tearing up these businesses, tearing up these Teslas, which is actually can end up messing up other people's jobs who may be the very same people just like you. They may be hardcore Democrats that are working in these facilities because they believe in the clean energy. They believe in getting rid of carbon emissions. And they're working in here and y'all tearing it up. So you're not disrupting Elon Musk. You're disrupting those people who got their foot on the ground, working ground level at these facilities. Idiots. Anyway, guys, y'all, yeah, they don't like being called out, do they? I know they don't. Let me know what you guys all think about this. And if there's any updated things you guys have on this, leave it in the comments below after this video. Do not forget to do what you see in the animation right here. And the next video that I will be doing in chronological order is going to be up there. Variety. I am Ty Smith, Modern Renaissance Man, and I hope and pray that every last one of you guys have food, shelter, and clothing, and most of all, praying every last one of you guys are in great health mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually. And God bless you all through Jesus.